Louisville plays Miami. Look, I'm going to start, and then I'll let you take it over. Or do you want to throw out some stats first before
I
go?
just want to say, look, they were coming in hot. They were ranked. They were on their way to a collision course with us, and then Notre Dame beat them in a tough game. SMU, they lost to SMU at home, and another close game, but SMU is not bad. But 2 straight losses. They beat Virginia this week, so they're coming in.
They
4-2,
barely
kind
beat
of correcting
Virginia
the
this
trip.
week.
What's that?
Barely. They
Yeah.
barely. I watched the game. I went
Right.
back. You know what's amazing for us? They got this thing on YouTube. And I just found this out, and I'm not saying this in a way to make it sound like I'm belittling anyone. I didn't know this, but they cut the games up. You can watch them on YouTube. I did not know that. My friend said, I think you sent me a link or somebody sent me a link of a game I missed because I was on stage. Dude, I watched like 3 Louisville games in like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
No, not 2 minutes, but it was pretty quick. But let me tell you something about Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Are you finished yet? You finished
I
before
I wanted to give you a couple stats first just before
Yes,
we
please.
start. Their quarterback's a pocket passer, which I think favors our defense right now. That we've been having trouble the last couple games with guys that with some mobility and getting out there and extending the play. And he's not really that type of quarterback. He's got 63% completion percentage, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1,600 yards. And he's not a bad quarterback. He's not beating us with his feet. You know what I'm saying? So their leading running backs, a guy named Isaac Brown, 59 carries, 508 yards. They got a couple of their backs that get carries too, but it's going to be a more standard type of offense that we're looking, which I think will favor our defense because our D line will be able to do what they do without, and being able to contain them and stuff. And I think can get pressure on them. And I think this actually will be a good bounce back game for our team and our defense to kind of get settled and get right. And we've had a bye week too. So,
Okay. Look, I don't like history. And Forrest always brings up history. I'm surprised he didn't say, well, in the past, we lost our bye weeks. We haven't won a bye game since 2016. Different team. It don't matter. I would believe that's true if they keep the same teams like they used to. It's a totally different team. That doesn't matter. Miami will crush Louisville. And I got reasons this time. I'm not just saying it. I got reasons. I watched them. Okay. I watched them. Their quarterback, like you said, pocket pass, a lot of play action. You can't play action against Miami. You can't. If your bread and butter is play action, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Miami gets there too fast. Too fast. Second thing. Let me tell you who to watch for. That running back, Isaac Brown, he's a freshman. The dude's a beast. Here's the problem Miami's going to have with this dude, Isaac Brown, is this guy can read holes. Unlike a couple of our backs that miss a lot of holes, this dude finds the holes and he's fast. I would say the only thing bad about him, he's a little bit light. So I think over time, Miami will break him down. Mm-hmm. But he's a great running back from Miami area. So there you go. Now, Don Chaney, our old running back, plays for Louisville. And our old players like Caleb Spencer had that interception, almost took it back against Virginia Tech. He's going to be motivated. He only got 1 carry last week for 7 yards. Not really worried about him, but I'm sure if they get close to the goal line, they're going to want to give him a touchdown. A person I think you need to look for, and I watched the film, and nobody's talking about this guy. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Nobody's talking about this guy, is number 11. He only had 2 catches for 19 yards. He's their tight end. He's good. We know the weakness in our linebackers is covering tight ends, right? Would you admit that's a weakness for us?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. This guy,
Jamari Johnson, I think is who you're talking about. Jamari Johnson. He's got 11 catches, 140 a touchdown.
This dude.
Mark Redmond. They got a couple tight ends that.
No, they got some good tight ends. They got on the defensive side. You need to watch them, and of course, Ja'Cory Brooks is their leading receiver. You got to worry about that. Now, the reason why Miami will destroy them, their linebackers can't cover a tight end at all, like horrible. They're ranked just awful in pass defense. I don't know what it is, but I was watching it. People running free every play. X will have 10 catches this game just because they can't people coming across the middle, they cannot cover. They cannot cover. They can't. Our tight ends will eat. X we eat. They are better on the outside, but not great. I mean, I would be shocked if Cam Ward, because this game's going to be a blowout. If he's in the fourth quarter, he will throw for over 400 yards. Easy. This is going to be a pitch and catch. They have no pass defense. Their running defense isn't great either. But I think this is a game where they're going to be like, yeah, we're going to run the ball a little bit, but we're going to just light up this scoreboard and just really, because what they need is a blowout. Because people saying, oh, they barely won. They need a blowout, and they will get it this game. They win. I mean, it's probably like, I always say the same score. But, man, I would not be shocked, and this is reaching, if they put a 50 burger on Louisville. Wow. It's just their defense is like their pass defense is horrendous. Virginia had people running all over the field, and I know they're going to come to play. Louisville will come to play, but they will find out very quickly they cannot hold these receivers. Miami has the number one offense in the country right now. They've never seen that. They've never seen the level of this type of. They've never seen a Cam Ward quarterback. Tight ends will eat. X will eat. All receivers will eat. Running backs will do fine. I mean, 50 to like 21. 50-21.
Yeah, they haven't created a lot of turnovers either in Louisville.
No.
Not that we're crushing that statistic as well, but the biggest advantage we have, it's a noon game. At night, it'll be a different story. Mm-hmm. But a noon game, this is Miami practices in the morning. Like, this is when they're up, you know? Yeah. And a couple notes, Jalen Rivers will be playing again. They just announced he's going to play this game. And if you're looking forward to the week after, which we shouldn't, but they just announced the Florida State game, 7:00 at night. Boom, let's go.
Yeah, just looked it up. Louisville 43rd in total defense this year as of Sunday.
What can you look up pass defense, Rudy? What are they?
Well, they gave up 216 yards a game on pass defense. So that's not bad, but your stats are going to be padded a lot by the beginning.
But let me tell you, when I watch them,
they're giving up almost 350 yards a game. Mm-hmm. And we're somewhere on 500. Let me bounce back here, but their scoring defense, they're slowly backsliding right now. The team, as they're playing stronger competition, they gave up a lot of yards to Notre Dame, SMU, and the teams that they've been playing recently. And so it's how it balances out towards we get closer to the season, but the middle of the season. But and we're just chugging along. I mean, offense is granted, we've talked about the occasional bad pass here, there, whatever, but our offense is not stalling anytime soon. So,
no.
Yeah, and I'm totally with you with the tight ends. I don't think we're using them enough. I don't think we're using our tight ends enough. I think we should be. I think there should be a game where it's like we should be really just pounding like Elijah Arroyo, giving him the ball at least double what we're giving this game, and bring in Lofton has 8 catches on the year. I know.
Well, it's hard, but because usually the tight ends, unless it's a route they're always like the second or third look. And that's the problem. But Miami's offense is averaging more than 400 yards a game in passing, bro. Passing. There's no way. I watched that Virginia film. There's no way they're going to stop Miami from scoring. No way. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, honestly, nobody's going to stop Miami from scoring. We just got to keep other people from scoring,
Yeah, and by the way, I looked it up just because you said I wasn't going to look it up, but coming off a bye week since 2019.
2016 is the last time they won.
That's 2019. We're 1-6 coming off a bye week. I was not going to look that up, but you threw it out there, so I looked it up.
Poking the bear. You're poking the bear, Forrest.
And that don't matter because it's different. With Portal, it's different. Portal is different.
Yeah, no, I got you. And
any final thoughts, Forrest? Let's do our predictions. Let's do our prediction. What's my prediction? I told you 50 to 15, something around there. Forrest, what's yours?
Yeah, I think because I feel like the big problem we had on our defense was the last 2 games was the quarterback extending the play, and then our DBs not being able to, stick with the receivers. And this guy's not doing that. I think he has 23 rushes for 24 yards. He's not mobile. You know what I'm saying? He's a classic pocket passer. And if he's not going to be able to extend the plays and he's trying to stay in that pocket's going to collapse. We're going to get pressure on him. I think this might be our highest sack total of the season is what I'm thinking, because I don't think he's going to be able to get away. They might try to bounce it off of some run stuff, but I think we're really going to score a lot of points. I think we're going to score, I'm going to say 42, and I think they're going to really have trouble scoring. I'll give them 21. So,
yeah. Good,
Right
good.
on.
What about you, Rudy?
I looked it up. So the spread is 3.5. I think the models were like 32-29. I think it's going to be higher than that. I also said 42, but I'm taking Louisville losing this 42-27. Plus, I hate the city of Louisville. Ugh. The way they make you say it when you get there, it's pronounced Louisville.
Oh, yeah, Louisville.
Louisville. God damn it.
Louisville.
Before we go, do you want the updated Heisman odds?
And no, because Cam's third now, right? It's that running back is Shador and then Cam, right?
Ashton Jonty, I think is how you say his name, for Boise State.
Is he even playing against anybody?
I haven't pulled up their schedule, but
I don't think so.
That they just beat. Oh well, look. I'll look at some stats right here. He is on pace right now to break Barry Sanders' single season rushing record of 26.
But Barry Sanders played real schools.
No, 1 second now. He had a school record of 259-yard performance against Washington State. That's a real team. Okay. And he also rushed for 186 yards and 3 touchdowns against Utah State. Again, a team okay. I'm not saying that they're playing an SEC schedule, but the guy, I don't know the rest of their schedule, but here, I'm going to look it up for you right now. And if he's going to break that record and he's going to continue on that pace, he's definitely going to be in the mix. I can see why he's the top, and it's, how it goes. It's whoever's getting that shine when they're getting it. And right now he's getting it, so,
okay.
He's my, and then Cam and the Oregon
Shador?
quarterback Dylan.
Yeah.
They flip flopped a little bit, but I think they're going to go back and forth. He had a bye week, Cam, so people are just like, I don't know.
Hey, as long as he's there in November or December, that's all that matters. And as long as Miami's undefeated and goes to, I don't care if he wins the Heisman, if he doesn't. Hey, Miami did its job with Cam, and now Miami will be able to sell to another quarterback. I think we're still a year away. I still think transfer portal next year, and then you're going to have Luke, and you're going to have Emory. You're going to have some great quarterbacks, and then I don't think we have to go to portal anymore. So, saying that, anything else for us?
I just was going to tell you Boise State's schedule. They lost to Oregon by 3.
Okay.
They Georgia, Southern, Portland State, whatever, but they played Washington State, Utah State, Hawaii. They still have UNLV, San Diego State, Nevada, Wyoming, Oregon State. It's a legit schedule. So,
okay.
If he breaks those records, I don't see
no disrespect.
Yeah.
No disrespect if he breaks them.
No disrespect.
He had disrespect, but now Forrest told me to no disrespect. No disrespect.
Respect.
All right.
Respect.
All right. I like it. All right. To everybody watching, Rudy, where are you going to be? Anything you're doing?
I'm going to be, let's see, where am I? Brad Garrett's coming up the first week of November. I'm going to be there November 4th through the 10th. And then I'll be out with Joe DeVito from Gutfeld on Fox News. I'm going to be out with him on the 25th, La Crosse, Wisconsin, the 26th, Austin, Minnesota. And then, just check out the website, rudypavichcomedy.com.
Forrest just shot his comedy album. Way to go, Forrest.
Yeah, buddy.
That was good. Yeah, just recorded the comedy album at the Comedy Inn in Miami. That was really fun. Thanks for everybody that came out. We had sold out shows. That was awesome. And this Friday, October 18th, I'll be at the Blind Tiger in San Antonio, Texas. That's a 10 p.m. show, late show. Come out. It's a fun show and a fun venue. And then October 19th, I'll be at Film Alley in Bastrop, Texas. I'll also be in the Austin area, probably doing some shows here and there. So if you're in the Austin area, check my website, forrestshaw.net. I'll be putting stuff up there too. So,
all right. And me, michaelyo.com. I'm doing first time ever headlining Madison, Wisconsin, Comedy on Stage. I'm so excited for that club. First time. That's like in a month. What'd you say, Forrest?
The best club.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah. Theo Von took me once. That was my first road trip I ever went on where a comic took me out. Theo Von took me out to open for him at that club when I first started. So big shout outs to Theo for that. So I'm going back after like 9 years, first time. I'm excited. People come on out. Here's what's interesting. no matter who you vote for, it's 2 days after election. So I wonder how that room's going to be. That's going to be it. That's more because there's big swing state. That's what's just interesting to me is like, do people come out? Do they not come out? I mean,
it's a
I don't
college
know.
town.
It's going to depend because it is trust me, as a guy who lived in Wisconsin for a long time, that is a very, very blue dot in a very, very red state. So it's kind of an anomaly for Wisconsin. It's not exactly what represents the rest of Wisconsin.
And also, Forrest, college people don't come out to see me. They don't want to hear me talk about kids and marriage. So that's
you don't have to tell me. Look at this. You think college kids are coming out to see this guy?
You said, I said, will people come out? You were like, college town. I was like, no, they're not coming to see me.
No, I meant it's like I meant what Rudy said. I meant what Rudy said. It's a blue area. You know?
Yeah. Very,
yeah. Well, if Trump wins, maybe they'll come out, just laugh about something. And if he wins, and if Harris wins, they can come out to celebrate. So either way, come out and see me. I want to sell some tickets. I want to sell these shows out. Thank you, everybody watching. 1,000 subscribers means a lot. Let's keep it going. I got some exciting news. We're going to do a 1,000 subscriber party. I'm trying to find some giveaways and stuff. I got a couple already, but I'll give you all the detail. You'll have a week. We're going to have a cross 1,000 subscriber mark party. I got to figure it out, but we're going to do it for you guys. Thank you so much. Keep subscribing, hit that button and all that cool stuff. Later.